Tonight we're doing an exercise that we're kind of excited to do, and we're going to record an all-nighter with the twins. There's nothing new about this video, others have done it, but this one carries a punch. It's the same video times 2, so there's 2 babies in this story. It's 7:33 p.m. and we're trying to put him to bed.
This will be their first meal for the night.
So the twins are almost 2 months. They're 7 weeks. And now they don't get up every 2 hours anymore. They get up every 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. And it's now 7:42. After this meal, they're going to sleep for, we hope, for 3 to 4 hours. Also, it's valid to point out that they are all cleaned. They're not pooped out, clean diapers. There's no reason why they shouldn't fall asleep right after this meal. But then it never works out the way you expect it, so we'll see.
Oh.
Carla has some hiccups going and some burps. Zoe burped a little bit, and there's other noises happening in different parts of the body.
Something's happening.
So the race is on. So this is the first pit stop.
You're doing number 2, right? You are working on number 2 now. Come on, let's see what happened here. She did number 2. Need to change her. Still doing something.
Zoe is being changed now.
She was ready, but then she decided to do something.
And I do all I can not to take this leisure moment from Solange.
Você tava dando dedo. Eu vi. We have to start everything over again.
And they're getting longer and heavier.
Pronto, vai na cama, né? Go to sleep. Not talk. No.
They're on our bed right now and they're going to their bassinet in a moment. Carla did not do a number 2. Solange just checked on her.
Here we go. We are back on mode pre-sleep.
This bed has seen a lot of action, but the only action seen now is twins and poopy diapers. So these twins are made in America with Brazilian parts, if you can tell. The nanny today says Zoe looks quote unquote very European and Carla looks very Brazilian. I'm sure it's nothing big, it's just funny.
They're both Brazilian, right? Don't go anywhere, Carla.
Solange is already programmed and alert to be ready to respond to both twins. The twins are sporting some new duds. Carla is still here at the buffet. So tonight, a good way to explain is to compare to a Le Mans race. 24 hours of Le Mans. This is the first pit stop. They're getting fuel and getting the tire pressure checked, tires replaced, checking for any smoke or engine problems, and getting right back on track. Little baby bottle station going here. The 2 little elephants Kelly, Tyler, and Joey gave us. And the temperature reaching Our target 77. A bit too hot for me, but for the babies, their hands will be nice and warm. Solange is here in the dark, in the bathroom, trying to get Carla to fall asleep. They're both getting some Z's. It's 8:34 and it was a false alarm.
Okay, finally.
It is 12:45. Solange preparing 2 bottles for them right now. It's 12:54 and they're just eating now. Zoe's being changed right now. Let's burp a little bit, okay? So on this official pit stop, both got changed. They ate, they had their bottle. Our crew changed their diapers. First pilot is in bed. We're starting to see traces. The towels, the diapers, the bibs. This is unusual. Everything is awfully quiet. This crew member is particularly trained on babies and newborns, and it was the requirement to enter the team. It's a good idea. Meet Carla and Zoe. It is 1:21 and he finally fell asleep. It is 1:26 and there's a fair amount of mumbling here and baby noises. It's 1:29 and Solange was able to calm Carla down. Good morning, folks. It's 4:29 a.m. and we're making another pit stop. We're going to take care of Carla and Zoe, feed both of them at the same time, and continue the journey. Our crew member is here preparing some meals. We're going to add some fuel to the pilots. Temperature is 79. Carla here has her pacifier, and we're very careful not to pull it too hard.
Here we go.
Zoe right on time. It's planned, and we like that. So, Jamie's here. All right. As you can see, we're feeling great. The lights are a little dimmed, but I hope you can see it. Everything what's going on here. She's not crying at all here, but we're trying to wake her up to take care of both of them at once here on this pit stop. She's deep asleep. I'm right here next to Solange with Zoe. She doesn't want to wake up. Leave me alone. We're gonna have some success here. We're back. I had to go change the t-shirt. There was some spilling here on me. Zoe is still the same size. She hasn't grown much since we last talked. She's a little heavier, for sure, with all this milk. I have a crew member here taking care of Carla, and I'm taking care of Zoe. It takes a little circus act to coordinate both, and Solange, sometimes Solange will handle both of them because I'm passed out, sleeping, of course. Okay, Zoe, we're done. Good job. Whoa, another t-shirt. Another t-shirt, good job. We have more t-shirts. Go for it. Yeah. Okay, let's get changed and go back to bed. Hey people, what do you think? You're yawning. I know you want to go back to bed. Let's all go back to bed. Cool? Zoe here is making some sounds down below. I think something's going on, but we're gonna change her in a second here. I do provide total psychological support to my crew member during this change. Peace of mind she needs for this procedure. Carla's trying to sleep. That's a good thing. It's now 5:04 a.m. Carla and Zoe, the saga continues. Is Solange going to breastfeed Carla? We don't know. We're observing the next moments here.
Who is putting who to sleep?
It's 5:20 a.m. All is good. I think we're going to get some Z's here again.
Now they both fell asleep. But the good thing is I only have to carry Zoe to her bed. It is 5:38 a.m. and I'm gonna go to bed too. And hopefully they sleep 2 to 3 hours until 7:38.
Our experiment, tracking the babies all night, is coming to an end. Solange gave him the pacifier and it's not working. They need to eat or get changed. Or both. Solange's trick to hold the bottle so she can feed both of them. As you can see, Carla is trying to hold the bottle. I've been teaching her to, take charge, try to touch it and hold it, be independent, and she's doing the best she can with the short arms that she has. So the experiment was in part possible due to our trained technicians. Solange has acquired some skills in the last 7 weeks. Of course, dadding is the hardest part. I mean, my work is just pivotal.
You'll help. You'll help a lot.
So 7 weeks later, it's getting into a routine. It's getting pretty smooth, getting better. And it's now 7:26. The last phase of our experiment, filming the babies at every pit stop throughout the night. Not as many as before. We are able to communicate. They understand quite a lot. We're waiting for those big burps. I think you're done. Here we go. Good job.
Já vai.
It is 7:54 a.m. And from watching other videos, we notice our babies here are not very fartsy. I think it's because we're feeding them soy-based formula. The saga continues, but this is the end of this episode. So Carla and Zoe are going to sleep for another hour, probably till 9 or 9:30. It's now 8:09. And we'll continue when they go downstairs to change and eat and eat again and poop in the meantime and get changed again. We're getting up and they're going to bed in a few minutes. I hope you enjoy it. Events or pit stops. Alana's still up there with the twins, especially with Carla, trying to get her to sleep. And she'll come down as well. And that's it for now.